First, what is life? What is this thing called existence? Full of sorrow, overpopulation, inept politicians, all the trickeries, dishonesty, bribery that's going on in the world. How does one meet it? So one must first surely inquire, what does it mean to live? What does it mean to live in this world as it is? How do we live our daily life? Actually, not theoretically, not philosophically or idealistically, but actually, how do we live our daily life? If we examine it, or aware of it seriously, it's a constant battle, constant struggle, effort after effort. Even to get up in the morning is an effort. We cannot possibly escape from it. I used to know several people who said the world is impossible to live in. And they withdrew totally, completely into some of the Himalayan mountains or into the Sierras of California and disappeared. That's merely an avoidance, an escape from reality. Or to lose oneself in a commune. Or join some guru with vast estates and get lost also in it. Those people do not obviously solve the problems of daily life or inquire into the change, into the psychological revolution of a society. They escape from all this. And if we do not escape and are actually living in this world as it is, what shall we do? Can we change our life to have no conflict at all in our life? Is that possible? Because conflict is part of violence. This constant struggle to be something, both in the world, economically, socially, morally, and inwardly, to be something, which is the basis of our life, to struggle. Can we, as human beings living in this world, change ourselves? That is really the question. Radically, psychologically transform ourselves. Not eventually, but not admitting time. For a serious man, for really a religious mind, there is no tomorrow. This is rather hard saying, but there is no tomorrow. There is only the rich worship of today. And can we live wholly this life and actually daily transform our relationship with each other? That is the real issue. Not the world, what the world is. The world is us. One is more and more sees the actual reality that the world is us. Please, this is so. The world is you, and the world is you. You are the world, and the world is you. That's an obvious, terrible fact. And if we don't meet that challenge completely, that is to realize that we are the world with all its ugliness, we have contributed to all this. We are responsible for all this. What's happening in the Middle East and Africa, and all the craziness that's going on in the world, we are responsible for it. One may not actually be responsible, but our grandfathers, grandmothers, great-grandfathers have been responsible for all this. Slavery, thousands of wars, empire, the brutality of empires, of which we are a part. And if we don't feel that responsible for all this, which means responsible utterly for ourselves, what we do, what we think, how we behave, then it becomes rather hopeless.
Mi sembra che molti di noi non siano consapevoli non solo di quello di cui stiamo parlando, ma anche del loro ambiente, dei colori che ci sono intorno, della gente. Forse è perché siamo talmente preoccupati per noi stessi, per piccoli, insignificanti problemi, che non siamo oggettivamente consapevoli. E tuttavia parliamo in continuazione di consapevolezza. Una volta in India viaggiavo in macchina con 3 signori che discutevano animatamente della consapevolezza e su di essa mi ponevano delle domande. Sfortunatamente in quel momento l'autista guardava altrove e investì un'oca e i 3 signori continuavano a parlare totalmente inconsapevoli dell'incidente. Parlavano di consapevolezza, ma non si erano neppure accorti dell'oca investita.